y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all having a great day. This is a new kind of video for me. This is a must-have video, and this is my first pregnancy video. So I am 15 and a half weeks today, and I'm going to share with you things that I used during the first trimester. There's not really like a whole lot, but there is some stuff that I didn't know to get or whatever, and so I just wanted to share with you what has been helpful for me and things that I've actually used. There are a few things that I bought that I thought I would use and I did not end up using them, so I'm only sharing with you things that I've actually been using and actually helped me during the first trimester. So to start it off, the most obvious first trimester symptom of pregnancy is nausea. I would call it mild to moderate nausea. I never actually threw up, which was a total blessing. And kind of how I did it though is when I woke up first thing in the morning, I drank hot lemon water. So that was the first thing that I did. As soon as my feet hit the floor, I went and got hot lemon water. And then if I was feeling nauseous, get yourself some saltines. It's upside down, there we go. Saltines, I kept baggies of these. I had one in my gym bag, one in my purse, one by my bed, and then I had one that I just left downstairs. And so anytime I started feeling the least bit nauseous, I just ate 3 to 5, and then that helped a little bit. Another thing that I did to help with nausea, any kind of sparkling water. Any kind, like I said, it didn't matter if it was flavored or whatever. I think just the carbonation. I've seen people do ginger beer. I'm not a huge ginger person, but the sparkling water did the same trick for me. And so I would just pour myself a big glass of sparkling water if I started feeling nauseous and eat a few saltines, and usually that would help. There were a couple days where I like I said, I never threw up, but I just felt so sick that I could barely get up off the couch, and you're so exhausted. So, but yeah, that's what helped me. So those are my first two things. The next thing that I started experiencing my first trimester is my body started breaking out. It was weird. This was I was going through puberty again or something. I hadn't done this since I was a teenager. But I went out, I had already used the Neutrogena. Okay, well, you can see this is the Body Clear Body Scrub by Neutrogena, and I did look up, and I looked it up on medical websites and places that I trust, and it has salicylic acid in it, but it's such a low amount that it said it was fine. Everywhere that I could find said it was fine to use it topically during pregnancy. But this stuff, y'all, I went on a trip and didn't have it with me, and I could totally tell the difference. Like I said, used one of these, but it didn't have the scrub in it, and I really think the scrub is what made the difference. So I switched over to this body wash when that started happening, and like I said, it really helped. So if you're experiencing that, I would try this. It really worked for me. The next thing that I went out and bought right after I got pregnant, because not your stomach, but other body parts start growing pretty quickly. At least mine did, and I did not want to get stretch marks or any weird things happening. So I went out and bought a belly balm. I did not love the one that I bought right off the bat, but I have found one since that I'm obsessed with. It's the bio oil. So this stuff, I love it. It's lightweight. It's not super greasy. And so I put it on in the morning now all over my stomach and my chest. And I feel I can put my clothes on right afterwards. It's not super cakey or heavy or I said oily or greasy. It just feels really lightweight. So I've had a lot of friends use this, and I saw this recommended a lot of places. So far I love it, but obviously I'm not postpartum or even pregnant enough to be able to tell whether it's actually working. I think in the places where I was nervous about, I haven't noticed any stretch marks. So that's good. So I do think it works so far, but this stuff, it doesn't stink. I really like it. And like I said, the first one that I got, I was not a fan of at all. So I recommend that one. Okay, the next thing that I got was, they tell you to drink a ton of water when you're pregnant, and I was horrible about that because I had my my smaller Yeti and stuff that I would use, but I love to flavor my water. I'll put like fruit in it, or I'll put like cucumbers. Sometimes I'll put essential oils in my water, and I could still like taste it if it was in something that was stainless steel. So I did not want a big Yeti, and I ended up finding this little mason jar. This is 32 ounces. I just got this on Amazon, and it has really helped me to like make sure that I'm drinking enough water. I always drink 2. I shoot for like 3 to 4 a day, but if I get in 2, I know I drink. They say 64 ounces, so 2 of these would be 64 ounces. At least that's what my doctor told me. So if I can get in 2 of these a day, then I know I'm good. And like I said, I still try to drink like at least 1 more, if not 2. But this has just really helped in making sure that I drink enough water. And like I said, I can throw it in the dishwasher. So if I do put like fruit, or like I said, cucumbers or something, I like to make sure that it gets really washed after I do that. And so this I can just throw right into the dishwasher and don't worry about it. And like I said, with stainless steel cups, I could still like taste whatever I had put in there before, so that's why I didn't want one of those. And they're a little bit harder to just throw in the dishwasher and stuff like that. Even after I washed it, I could still taste stuff, and with this glass mason jar, I don't. So I've been loving that. The one thing I will say is it doesn't fit in a car cup holder super great, so if that's something that you're like worried about, maybe I would try to find something that had a different size bottom. But for me, I either just hold it or it like sets on top just fine, so it just doesn't go like down inside the cup holder. But I love this. The next thing that I have been loving is this cookbook. It's called The Whole 9 Months. There are so many yummy recipes in it, and it tells you like trimester, week by week, like things that are good for you to eat. It breaks down, like you can see here, it says like calcium rich foods. It breaks down like all the vitamins and minerals for you, and it'll tell you like eat these this week, and it shows you foods that those are in. So I've just been really loving this to kind of like help me stay on track a little bit. Like I'm trying to gain a healthy amount of weight during this pregnancy. So this has been really helpful to just kind of keep me like on track and check. The next thing that I love since I've been pregnant are books. I love books anyways, but these 2 have been my favorite. This one is just What to Expect, and then there's like tons of great info in here, so I've really been loving this one. And then the other one that I found that I love is called Pregnancy Day by Day, and it literally takes you through each day, each week, and you can see like it'll show you things about your baby, things about your body, like what's happening, and just kind of different things. So they're very different, these 2 are. So like if you did get both of them, then it's not like you're reading the same book, you know, but I just love having both of them. So one more thing that I can't show you, but like I said, other areas of your body before your stomach start growing before your stomach, if you catch my drift here. So I recommend going to buy a bra that does not have underwire in it. For me, I found one just at Target, and it looks like a bandeau, so like if it shows under any like loose clothing or anything like that, it's okay because it just looks like a bandeau. It has a bandeau back, and then the straps come off, so you can make it totally strapless or crisscross or have the straps like whatever, and it is just so much more comfortable than having the underwire and like all that kind of stuff in regular bras. So that's one thing that probably like week 6 or 7, like I went out and was needing, and I was like over how uncomfortable I was in my old bras. So that's something I recommend. And then another thing, probably about 8 weeks or 9 weeks, I started getting hungry all the time. Like I was just always hungry, and I didn't think that happened until later on. But so I just kept like healthy snacks with me. I would keep fruit or almonds, Larabars, things like that. I would always have snacks in my purse. I still do a little bit, but not like I was. I'm not quite as hungry these days. But like I said, weeks like about 8 to 11, I was like just ravenous, starving all the time. And like I said, I'm trying to like make good food choices and healthy choices for the baby and me. And so having just some healthy snacks all the time. And one other thing that I did that I've been a little bit more diligent about, like cutting up fresh fruits and vegetables and having them ready to go in my refrigerator so that I can just grab those. So this is what I really used during my first trimester. Like I said, I bought a couple other things, but I didn't really end up using them as much. And I have bought a few more things in my second trimester that I've needed and definitely been using. So once I get out of that, I will share those with y'all, and I'll let you know if there's anything I add to that list. I will put all of the Amazon links. I think majority of this you should be able to buy on Amazon. So I'll link everything that I can for y'all in the description bar below. I hope this was helpful. If you're expecting, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. It's so fun. And I hope that this video is helpful to you to just find a few things that might help you out with your first trimester. I'm a person who goes like super overboard a lot of times, and so that's, like I said, this is what I've actually like been using and did use during my first trimester. So I hope that it was helpful for you as well. Bye y'all.